Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Ciara Speller. We're going to get to our top 4 stories at 4 in just a moment. But first, we'll have a look at your commuter traffic and weather. We have 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis here. Brian, how's it looking for a Thursday afternoon?
Looking pretty good weather-wise and in terms of traffic. Let's take a look at the map right now. And you can see here from Northampton to Springfield on I-91. We're in good shape. Mass Pike is also running fine from Lee to Charlton and even down into Connecticut. We're in pretty good shape. So the evening commute at least is starting normally. Let's take a look at temperatures right now. And you can see on the map, temperatures as we speak are 84 in Springfield, 83 in Northampton, 87 in Greenfield, 85 right now in Westfield. And as we go to the clouds and radar, you can see that we are mostly clear overhead. So we're looking pretty good as we head into the evening hours. I know that we've got outdoor concerts in Florence, in West Springfield, and in Forest Park. And the weather should be fine for that. We do expect some thunderstorms here tomorrow. We'll track them with our 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Now to some good news out of Boston today. The Springfield police officer who was shot and wounded last week has been released from the hospital. Officer Nestor Santos was taken to Mass General Hospital last week after he was shot in the face and leg on State Street in Springfield. And according to Springfield police spokesman Ryan Walsh, around 200 officers from across the state rallied outside the hospital this morning to show their support for Santos.
Wednesday night, we weren't sure what was going to happen. We were extremely grateful for the heroic doctors and nurses and the miracles that they work at the Mass General Hospital. And through their hard work, their skills, their training, Officer Santos is going home to his family today.
And if you would like to donate to support Officer Santos and his family, the Greg Hill Foundation is accepting donations. You can find out how on our website, wwlp.com. Game 3 of the NBA Finals last night ended with the Celtics taking a commanding 3-0 lead over the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas starting strong, but Boston was able to close the gap and enter halftime just 1 point behind. The Celtics exploded in the third quarter, eventually winning 106-99. The C's have the opportunity to raise banner 18 tomorrow night. Game 4 tips off at 8:30 in Dallas. The U.S. Supreme Court rejected a bid to restrict access to the abortion pill mifepristone. The court unanimously ruled this morning that the group of anti-abortion doctors who questioned the FDA's decisions made it easier to access the pill did not have legal standing to sue. Today's ruling comes 2 years after the court overturned Roe v. Wade, which led to a number of new abortion restrictions in conservative states. Russian authorities said today that American journalists being held on espionage charges will stand trial. Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich is accused of gathering secret information on a Russian military facility. Officials did not provide any evidence to back up the accusations. There was no word on when the trial would begin. And now let's bring in meteorologist Brian Lapis for another check at what we have going on out there.
Nice night on the way, but some thunderstorms on the way in here for tomorrow. Let's take a look. Our clouds and radar, 22 News Storm Team Skycast showing scattered clouds, 5 o'clock here this afternoon, and a pleasant evening on the way in. Temperatures will be in the 70s here as we head through the evening hours. This is 9 o'clock tonight, mostly clear, and then mostly clear overnight. However, as we get the morning commute underway, there is the chance for a couple of scattered light showers here during the first half of the day. You can see them between 9 o'clock and noon. And then in the afternoon tomorrow, thunderstorms likely. In fact, we've already declared a 22 News Storm Team weather alert for tomorrow. Here come the storms after 4 o'clock. Showers, thunderstorms, heavy rain, the potential for some damaging winds. Into the evening hours, we'll track it with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News at 5.
Trending today, one day after he was ruled ineligible to compete in Nathan's 4th of July hot dog eating contest, 16-time champion Joey Chestnut has set the table for his next event to face off against former rival Takeru Kobayashi this September. Chestnut was disqualified from Nathan's contest this year for signing with a rival brand. He was first put on the map in 2007 when he upset Kobayashi by eating 66 hot dogs in just 12 minutes. Paris 2024 officials unveiled their almost finished swimming pool for the Olympic Games. The arena's owners handed the keys over to Paris 2024, who transformed the indoor stadium to a venue fitted with two 50-meter pools. The pools are set to be filled later this month ahead of the opening ceremony on July 26th, which you can watch right here on 22 News. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. Elias Brookings Elementary School held their annual Peace Day. How this event connects youth with law enforcement. Plus the State House, a ceremony for Women Veterans Recognition Month. And strawberries are now in season in Western Massachusetts. We'll have how the weather will impact the crop this year.
One last look of traffic. You can see here up and down 91. Things are moving along just fine, and the Mass Pike also looking good. Quiet weather here this evening. Tomorrow, a 22 News Storm Team weather alert will update on 22 News at 5.
All right, Brian, thank you. And thank you for watching 22 News at 4. Join us on TV tonight starting at 5. You can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.